As I mentioned during my review of the machine itself, this PlayChoice used to be a Versus Duck Hunt cabinet, its first conversion from originally being a Blue Body Donkey Kong. So when the NES-flavored PlayChoice hardware hit arcades, any former Duck Hunt or Hogan's Alley cabinet could soon run, well, Duck Hunt, Hogan's Alley, or Wild Gunman. And if this particular lineup of games sounds familiar, it should. These are the 3 Zapper games that launched alongside the NES back in October of '85. The difference is that, well, not all flavors of Duck Hunt are created equal. You're probably intimately familiar with this gameplay. A little ditty plays, the dog jumps into the reeds, ducks fly around for a while until they meet their tragic end. Succeed in blasting them out of the sky, and your good dog best friend will raise your triumphs for all to see. Fail, and the rat fink is dead to you. Do you hear me? Dead! And for the record, no, you can't shoot the dog, in this version at least. PlayChoice cards were adapted from their NES counterparts rather than any existing arcade version, so while the dog would occasionally jump out to the foreground and cause a distraction in Versus Duck Hunt, where he could meet your own brand of justice, that aforementioned justice isn't available here on the PC-10. You'll just have to grin and bear it, and then write manifestos against the dog on your own time. No one will think you're weird. So if you can't blast the blasted dog, what's the point in this version at all over the NES? Well, it may seem kind of slight, but the light gun for this arcade cabinet just feels a bit better. Certainly heavier, being made almost entirely of hardened rubber around a metal core. Just feels better in the hand compared to the all-plastic Zapper. Further, that toy, and Nintendo had to go to pains to make sure people knew it was just a toy, all the way down to repainting it orange, had some weird futuristic ray gun stylization to it. This piece, well, it certainly looks like a revolver. Though when I put my ear up to it, I didn't hear Eleanor Rigby, so it's anyone's guess. You've got to be pretty steady of hand to take down ducks with a revolver. Wild Gunman I can understand using a 6-shooter. Hogan's Alley, yeah, that makes sense. But Duck Hunt feels a little off, and not just because the cord seems uncomfortably short. Perhaps sometime in the future I'll have to find some true Versus PCBs to put in this cab. Until then, it's clay pigeons with a revolver. Why not?